guys, Dan back here with the Regular Guy Garage. Been a few days, I had to go out of town, but I did get some new parts in for the Mustang. I got it currently sitting in my trailer inside the garage. The reason I put inside on the trailer is because I get the trailer out from next to my house just to kind of keep it secured inside. But I have this exhaust come in, and I went with the old tried and true Flowmaster exhaust system. I had it on my 86. I'm pretty sure I've had this on every single Fox that I've ever had. No, I did have Mac on one of them, but they're the polished tips, 2.5 inch. I'm gonna get the car, gonna get the trailer outside, pull the car off, and then we'll get this stuff thrown on. All right, so I'm gonna get set up here and get this car out of the garage, and then we'll get started putting this exhaust on. All right, so if you don't remember my helper, John, just the first one, buddy. Just this one. Okay. So if you don't, that one, yeah, and then go ahead and pull it off. So this is my son, John, back for the summer, helping me out. We're gonna get the exhaust put on. He's just taking that elbow off for me. If you guys don't remember or haven't seen my trailer set up here, this is what I use. I tow it with the F250, which is the Power Stroke to F250. This was my other helper, my daughter. But yeah, neat little trailer setup. It's an 18-footer. You get it off? You can just pull it out. Move a bunch of stuff. I do some side work with it and whatnot. Works great for the Fox. I got a winch set up here too. But we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get this thing up in the air, and then we're gonna throw that exhaust on and see how it sounds. Not so obnoxious, crazy loud anymore. So let's get it jacked up, and then I'm gonna make him get under there and do all the work. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, so here we got the catback exhaust, Flowmasters. I mean, just the tried and true Foxbody exhaust. This is the true Foxbody exhaust. I went with this on the 86. Obviously love the sound. I think I've had it, I said, on all my Mustangs except for one. So this is what we're gonna go with. Minor inconvenience though. When I threw the H pipe on that I got, I put it on backwards. So as you can see, that end that sticks out further over there, that actually needs to be on this side. So I'm just gonna flip this around really quick. It's super easy, 4 bolts. I'm gonna flip that flange upside down so it doesn't, or that clamp upside down so it doesn't rub on the drive shaft, and then we will get this cat back in the car. So take that other one off. That's why I said if you lay on your back, it's actually easier, dude. Go ahead, you can do it, squeeze it.
First thing, don't tighten it.
No, you're not tightening it. Go ahead, squeeze it. You're fixing my trailer? Good job. What's wrong with it? Okay. Well, you just keep fixing it, okay? Let me know if you see something else broken. All right, so apparently that mid pipe wasn't on backwards. It's just not the right mid pipe at all. It must be, I don't know. It's a pipes mid pipe, so maybe it's just unique to their system, but it is not working at all. So I'm either gonna have to take it somewhere to get it modified, or I'm gonna honestly try and look for a BBK Foxbody mid pipe. We'll pick back up when I get this situated, but yeah, there ain't no way. Like, I've tried everything. This exhaust is not going on the way it is right now. So I'll be back in a little bit when I get this thing figured out. We'll see you then. All right, guys, got the car loaded up on the trailer. We're gonna take it down to a place called All Pro Exhaust here in Fayetteville. They've done a lot or almost all of my custom exhaust work. So got it loaded up, strapped down to the Power Stroke, and we're gonna be there in probably 10 minutes or so. So I'm probably not gonna do too much video in there because it's awkward and I'm not really like that. But show you guys the finished product when it's all done. All right, guys, so we got the car back today from the exhaust shop. It's not really an exhaust shop. I mean, I think, you know, it's called All Pro Exhaust and Performance, with those guys built some pretty sick cars. So what ended up happening was the exhaust, or the H-pipe that I bought, it didn't fit this car at all. The guy said that Pipes has that issue that sometimes or most of the time, they just won't fit. Let's see if I can get under here and see what they did. Yeah, I mean, this pipe didn't fit at all. I mean, they basically cut it in a couple spots, made it fit. So that's pretty much it. I mean, would have been nice if it, you know, fit smoothly from the start, but I mean, whatever. It is what it is. They did a really good job too. I mean, looks pretty solid. I mean, it almost looked like it came like that if it wasn't for the black paint. They had to basically hack the thing up to get it to fit, but we got it to fit. Issue was, I would have liked to get like a BBK one, but BBK doesn't make these, the off-road pipes anymore. Who knows, maybe it's for some EPA thing or whatever. But so we got at least an exhaust on the car. It won't sound too obnoxious, but I'm still undecided on what I want to do with this car. If I want to keep it as kind of just like a street cruiser, but you know, obviously, you know, it's a 331 built, so you know, we're gonna have a little fun with it, a lot of fun at the drag strip. Or if I just wanna say screw it, and you know what, just dive right into a full drag setup with this. Aside from the engine needing to be tuned, I need to make an intake hose for it. This is an elbow off of the old intake, but the original elbow is just super small. So I want to at least keep it this size. I got a 4-inch filter, so I'm probably gonna have to custom make something for that. Additionally, I still got to tighten up a lot of these wires and stuff. I just have them, you know, thrown off to the side for now. What else do I got to do? I mean, really just tighten up the engine bay. I would like to get the AC working, so I have some wiring to do for the air conditioning system. And then, want to do an electric fan, get rid of this, you know, some parasitic loss going on here with this setup. This fan setup. So an electric fan would be better there. Plus it'd free up a lot of room too, I think. Additionally, moving out towards the rear of the car, I have to set up the lights. Okay, so the LED, if you didn't know, if you weren't watching the channel at the time, this had some LED set up, and I had gotten the regular LX taillights for it. So I need some harnesses for that. Plus I need a harness to go into this spoiler. The harness for the license plate lights and the spoiler is missing, so I need to do that as well. Additionally, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna take these 28-10-5s off. I have to put spacers on them to keep them away from the body because the tires are so wide that they actually hit the body. I wanna go with a little bit thinner tire. This is way too much tire for this car, especially since it still has the T5 transmission. I don't even think this would get one pass on these tires and that transmission would probably get blown sky high. So I'm gonna more than likely take these tires off, put probably like a bias ply or something. And you can see they're rubbing pretty good up here in the fender too. So gonna get a new tire on that as well. That'll come in the not so distant future, hopefully. So this is actually gonna segue us into the next video. I'm going to start tuning this thing on my own. As you guys, if you haven't seen already, I've got kind of the base idle tuned down. I was able to get some at least 93 octane back in it, so I can put some more timing back in at idle, because it was pinging a little bit when I had first been doing the tune. And we'll just go from there. I've no clue how to tune. I've never tuned anything before. So this will be a first for me. I'm gonna more than likely keep the car on the richer side and then probably not mess with the timing too much. But in the end, I mean, I am gonna get this thing done, you know, professionally dyno tuned by someone. But to be honest, I just kind of want to mess with it and see how good I am at it. So be on the lookout for that. Along with all the other stuff, I mean, this project car, I have a lot more stuff to do. Before it sees a drag strip, like I said about the tires, but it's also going to need at least subframe connectors. Otherwise, this chassis will more than likely just twist and bust the torque box open and all that stuff. So we're at least going to need to do that. I would like to do, you know, I don't know, part of me wants to just do like full, you know, tubular front end, full cage type stuff, but that costs a lot of money, and you know, so for now it is what it is. This is what we're gonna do. I would say at least for me to see the track, minimum subframe connectors and a less beefy tire so I don't blow this T5 sky high at the first rip. Anyway guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, follow the build. I have a whole playlist full of all of the videos that I've done on this car so far. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share it with your friends. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.